Well, hello and welcome to the Subtac Off-Road Life channel. You can call me Greg, Subtac, or Mac, it does not matter. Today you are in for a treat. We're going to step back into 2018 when I was a newbie. I'd only had my first Rzr since October of 2017, and we're going back into the beginning of the year of 2018. So, short time. I was a newbie, went out to Westpoint, and did newbie stuff. You're going to like it. It's me showing the footage, talking about it, talking about how I felt then, talking about how I feel now, talking about stuff that went on. I was just a newbie. Anyway, before we get going, go down there and hit that thumbs up button. Right now. Come on, hit it. Please. Alright, great, thank you. Now make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications, and that will help very much. Also, don't forget, watch it all the way through, or let it play. Grab yourself a beer, a tea, a water, a soda, whatever, coffee, play it all the way through. That's good for the algorithm. And then comment. Comments are really good too. If you don't like me, hit the thumbs down button. It's good too. Anyway, I hope you're going to enjoy this. So without any further ado, here we go. Sunday, 9:39 a.m. Yeah, so I always tell the camera what time it is, what day it is. That way I can keep everything in order. It's kind of funny because sometimes when I'm out recording and there's a bunch of people around, I'll pull up the camera, I'll tell what time it is, and somebody will look at me and say, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, I wasn't talking to you, I was telling the camera what time it is." Anyways, that's kind of funny. So here's the day, way back, and I still had Big Blue. It was a Sunday morning. I went up to Westpoint and got parked, was unloading, and two other guys come up. They started unloading, and somehow we got to talking. And at some point they said, "Hey, you want to ride with us?" Or I asked if I could ride one of their, I don't remember. I said, "Yeah, sure. I got to take care of a couple of things. Go ahead and take off, and then when I get ready, I'll come out and I'll find you, and we can ride." Not sure why I stopped here. I heard something go bang. I remember that, and I was looking for it. But then I turned around and I walked down the side of the hill like, what am I looking for? Maybe looking for where they're at? I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, I didn't expect for them to wait for me or anything like that. I just was like, let's go. If I find you, I'll ride with you. So, anyways, for whatever reason, I went and looked down there and then come back up and got in the thing. And here I am a little bit later, and coming up, and these guys are sitting here waiting for me. I'm like, oh man, I wonder how long they had to wait for me, because I just been farting around. But it was kind of cool.
Are you tired of waiting on them?
Yeah. I'm ready to learn this place on this side.
Yeah, this is where I said we're going to go back. He was going to go through there and come back down this road and meet you up there. But I told him, I said, he don't get tired of waiting.
Yeah. They said you were going to get tired of waiting, huh? Yeah, I was
yeah, I think I'm tired of waiting.
Back in 2018, so I was still a little new to Westpoint. Still wasn't familiar with a lot of it, and so it was kind of nice that these guys would take me around. Obviously, I didn't learn anything at that point, and these guys didn't waste no time, man. They hit that trail. They didn't, they was right there. Like, I mean, I'm trying to chase this guy, and I just keep. He's way up there ahead of me, and I'm catching air. I mean, it's crazy. But they didn't take time to look at the scenery or enjoy the ride. There, I caught a little air. I mean, they just hauled. They're probably they had radios to talk to each other. So the guy up there, he's probably going get the guy behind me, because they wanted me to get in between them so they could talk to each other. The guy behind me is probably, "Man, this guy's slow. He don't know what he's doing." The guy up front's going, "Watch this man, I'll lose him." And of course, he could tell the guy back there in the back where he's at. The only time I could catch him usually when he slowed down for the water. Something about Tennessee riders, they don't like the mud. But anyway, I kept just hauling, trying to keep up with them. It was quite fun. They're probably laughing, having a good time. See here, I mean, I know he's up there, but just like where? The only time I can catch him is if he's got to do a mud puddle or something like that. He'll slow down a little bit. See right there. Caught his lights a little bit. But man, these guys were... and the guy behind me, he had a helmet. And it had a big old tube running back to a cooler in the back. And I don't know what he did. It was all taped up. And it looked like he was... You know, like some kind of a rebreather or air conditioning. I don't know what it was, but it was. It looked like it was heading to outer space. But anyway, these guys kept me running for a while, and then after a while, it's kind of funny too because there was a couple points where, one point where they was going around there. It was like a squeeze between some trees, and for some reason, I thought I'd gonna miss it, and on the passenger side, I smacked the tree, so they were probably laughing about that. And then another point, they stopped to do something, and for some reason, I got real close to that guy, and I kind of bumped into his rear end, so he's probably like, man, this guy's an idiot. Anyway, I finally had to get away from him because I had some other people coming up to the ride, and so I had to go find them. And that's kind of what we'll go take a look at now. Oh, wait a minute, we got it. This is where I bumped into the guy who watches this. Oh no. What, idiot? Oh. That guy probably was like, man, I gotta get away from this dude. Oh yeah, here's another spot where, like, I was a newbie then, and that guy sitting to the side like that, leaned over, that scared me to death. I'm sure I was probably going, oh man, I'm trying to straddle up right there so I didn't have to go sideways. Still got a little sideways. Today it wouldn't bother me though. Alright, so here I am coming up onto the new crew that I'm going to ride with today. Had some friends in there, some people I hadn't met before. So we're going to stop and see what happens next. Alright, so Big Blue was a high lifter model, 2-seater, and you know, I couldn't understand why I was always having problems with him getting around these tight spaces. So once I got with this crew, the 4-seaters were having a hard time getting around it. I didn't feel so bad anymore. But that little 2-seater, for some reason, now Muddy Mary, my 2018, just standard XP 1000, I could take sharp corners like crazy, but that high lifter, I don't know what it was about it, but it was hard to get it around some of them tight spaces. Now here's another spot where this 4-seater, he got tight right there. I don't remember if I was able to make it or not. Let's take a look here and see. Okay, what was that? 2-3 point turn for him? 2 point, maybe 3 point. I got right around it, maybe. Well, he's had to stop again. I don't feel so bad now. These were the newbie days for the old subtac. Oh, looks like he's getting a little stuck there. What's going on? Is he hung up on a tree? Or just it's going uphill a little bit. He must be hanging up on a tree or something. You gotta make a couple points turns there to get it around. This was like I said, these were my newbie days, and so I was probably sitting there worried about this little thing, waiting for my turn to come up. Like I said though, today wouldn't bother me. I'd be back there yelling at him, come on, let's go. He's trying to figure out what to do. Oh well. At some point, I know he breaks free because we move on. I know we do. Now let's jump forward to the next scene. Wait, he's getting out. What's going on? It's hard to tell. You trying to pull a tree over? Kind of hard to tell what's going on up there. Let's see. He's hung up on something. He's got to back out of it and start over. Got his spotter. His spotter going to tell him what to do now. So the rest of the group is probably like a mile up the trail by now. That's one thing that kind of bugs me is if you get a group you should always be watching the guy behind you. If he stops, has got a problem, then you should stop. And if everybody in the line was to do that, the guy at the very front would know there's something going on back there, because everybody would stop. Because you see the guy with a problem and you stop, the guy in front of you sees you stop, so he stops. The guy in front of him sees him stop, he stops. But most of the time, people just get rolling. Next thing you know, you got here. I am making a 2-point turn or whatever. But next thing you know, everybody's rolling down the road and down the trail. If you fall out, you may not get any help until an hour later and go, hey, what happened to what's his name? Anyway, I know I made it through there, and we went on up the trail. Well, we finally caught up to them, but only because they had flats. Let's see what they say about it. 2? Oh, that's not good. Anybody got spares? Uh-oh.
We're going to try to plug it, but it's got a hole about that big in it.
I don't know how you plug that.
And he's going to wrap a bunch of them together and just try to get it back to the truck. Stick it in there and clog it.
I think that'll be fun to watch.
Pretty sweet. He hit it pretty damn hard.
Was that coming up the trail? Coming up that last hole?
Did it bend?
Was that from coming up the last hole? That last hill there?
We're gonna try to get this motherfucker to hold some air.
Oh, you said a bad word.
I'm gonna need all these. Yeah, get them all, buddy. Get them all. We're gonna need them all. There ain't no fucking doubt.
Oops, he said a bad word.
You're a little bush fit, sir.
You know what I'm asking? I'll ask here in a minute. With tires.
That's a huge hole, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many you think we can get in there?
7, 8.
All of them?
Is that all the patches, all the ropes you got?
Oh, there's some more right here.
Oh, that's huge. What about the other one?
Yeah.
It's not nearly as big.
That's a bummer.
Well, I knew something happened when we hit it. Well, now y'all know what tires not to buy.
I'm afraid we're pissing in the
Yeah.
What are those? The standard? Those aren't the buckhorns or bighorns, are they?
No, they're the Commanders.
Oh.
Commando or something.
Yeah, there's my newbiness. I wasn't sure what kind of tires they were. I could recognize a bighorn today from a mile away, but back then I had no idea.
fuck we're at.
Yeah. This is the wrong place for that to happen too.
That was one hell of a hill right there.
Oh, yeah.
That air, psh, I was like,
I saw him getting stuck and I'm thinking, oh man.
and then this one, when it popped,
That's what it feels
as soon as it,
Yeah.
everything out of it.
The rear blew first.
Man.
No, this one popped first and then the rear.
God, this thing takes incredible pictures.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, so that was 2018. I wonder what version of iPhone that was for it to be. It had to be brand new.
All right, well, we're stuck here until we get some air in this tire.
Yeah, we're stuck here.
Tires.
Welcome to Westpoint. We stuck in the woods a little bit. Got a couple pop tires. Got Columbia Power Sports out here. We're gonna take care of it though.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. Make sure they see the shirt. There you go. Right here.
Columbia Power Sports.
Y'all need me? Come see me. D Will.
Yeah, he was definitely proud of Columbia Power
Looks like
Sports.
we've got one tire to take air.
Huh?
That one's taking air.
Yeah, we got one coming up. We think. I don't think it's leaking.
Now that's a heck of a mess there. You look at that and think it ain't gonna work, but they actually got the rig out and got it back to the trailer. All right, so first they decided to use my winch and put it around that tree and over into on his frame and pull it up a little bit, get the weight off that tire, that front tire, and see if they can get the air into it that way. There's a lot of pressure on it in that big old hole, and they figured if they could get it off, maybe they could make it work, which actually they did, and they got it back to the trailer. All right, so we're sitting here using my winch to hold the pressure off that tire, see if they can get some air into it. That's the fun part of running these trails. Yeah, that's one thing about making these YouTube videos. You spend a lot of time stating the obvious.
Here you go.
Now we off camera there, we're having a little discussion about what trail number this was. Like it was either 42, 43, 44, or 45. Now at the time, I didn't know the place very well, so I couldn't have told you. But now I've been there for a while, and so I'm pretty sure it is 42. Unless it's 43 or 44 or 45. Anyway. Alright, so we got done. We put the winch back in. Here's D Will putting it back in. And then, well, we headed back on up. So I want you to watch how quickly we get back up to the trail. Or I mean the main road. Alright, watch this. Alright, so here we go. Oh boy, we got a long ways to go. Look at this. Of course, Newbie Greg, subtac here, he's going real slow, but I mean, watch this. This is just like, you gotta be kidding me. We could have brought somebody down and just drug him out. Oh, look at here. We're about ready to peak. And we're going to peak where? We're going to peak right at the top where the main road is. And there you have it. Right there. Right there. Main trail. Yep. I was like, really? That's as close as we were?
We were seriously that close to the road. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Where's he going?
Well, we finally made it back to the bowl, and well,
we're back here at the bowl. See how much fun everybody's gonna have.
yeah, by the way, this was long before they neutered the bowl and made it so, you know, nobody would get hurt. Kind of silliness there doing that because you know, people sign a waiver when they become a part of the club, so if they want to wreck, I guess it's up to them. I don't know why they got to neuter stuff and make it so people don't have fun, but that's another conversation for another time.
Austin gonna take it up the hill.
What up? D Will on the track. Hey, everybody tune in. Everybody click follow down below. Y'all make sure to follow my boy, Greg.
Yep, that's it, man. Hit the...
We got some fun times out here in Tennessee.
That's right.
Come out here to the south to party with us.
That's right. There you go. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button right now. Do it. Now go subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. I do appreciate it. A little sideways there. He made it though. Everybody's having a good old time. Good old time. They usually do down here at the bowl.
Well, it's been some crazy riding. I think they're gonna go over to two-step. I'm gonna probably go and pack it up. I got other things I gotta get done today. So that's gonna end.
All right, thank you for coming this far. I do appreciate that. Means that the YouTube algorithm is going to be happy about this video because you watched all the way through. If you haven't yet done it, please go down and hit the thumbs up or a thumbs down. Don't matter, just hit one. Make a comment. It's always good that you're getting engaged with the video. If I can, I'll comment back to you, reply. Fun stuff. I did enjoy it. Also, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I'm trying to get this gig back going. It's time. All right. Also, go to Facebook and Instagram. Those are also Subtac Off-Road Life. Give them likes and follows and stuff they need, and I sure do appreciate it. All right. I don't know what's coming up next, but hopefully it'll be soon. I will see you out there on the trail.